welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm filming a kind of last minute and rather unexpected video. I wasn't planning on recording this. However, you can't see right now, but in front of me is a sea of shoes. I've basically got all of my shoes and laid them out. The plan was to have a bit of a clear out and also to kind of have an archive and see what it is I have lots of and don't need to buy any more, and see if there's any gaps in my collection of shoes that I could potentially invest in the future. Couple of disclaimers. Number one, nobody needs this many shoes. I do have a lot. It probably goes without saying that I am a shoe girl, and that tends to be what I enjoy buying the most, much more so than handbags or ready to wear. And some of these shoes, I'm just looking down at them now, quite a few of them actually I've had since I was 15, 16 years old. So this is a 15-year collection. It has grown over the years. I didn't buy these all within a year. I wish I could be that spendy. And my second little disclaimer is this is the first ever YouTube video I am filming without help. So if it's a little bit shaky or shoddy, please bear with me. I am also working with natural light, so if the sun comes in and out, just ignore it. Anyway, let's get into the good part, which is shoesies. Alright, I have moved to the floor and I am next to a whole heap of shoes. I thought what also might be quite helpful in this video, as well as just kind of show you and talk through my shoe clear out and what I'm keeping and what I'm not, is also to talk about some of the more popular styles and brands of shoes that I have, and talk about whether they're worth investing in or if they're a serious no-no. And I do actually have a few pairs of shoes that I would just say do not buy. So hopefully by sharing that might save you a few pennies, or at least help you invest your pennies and pounds into something that is a little bit better value and you'll actually get your wear out of. And I thought I would start with good old Christian Louboutin. Now, Louboutin has earned themselves a bit of a reputation for making incredibly uncomfortable shoes, and to a certain extent I think that is a fair rep. However, I have quite a few Louboutins. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think I've got another pair of there, 6. I think I've got 6 pairs, and 5 out of those 6 I find pretty comfortable to wear. I have to be honest and say I'm not a massive heel girl. Like, I don't wear them all day every day. I certainly don't do my 10,000 steps in them, but in terms of a night out, I can wear these shoes, most of my Louboutins, with ease. And I was going to talk about the Pigalles because it's probably their classic style and most recognizable best-selling shape. These I have in a nude. They come, I think their most popular colours are the patent black and then the patent nude, their classic patent nude. This isn't the classic nude. That nude's much pinker in tone. This is actually a seasonal colour, but I actually prefer this shade. It's a little bit more taupey than pink. It is a seasonal colour and I did buy it quite a few years ago, but I know they sometimes bring them back, so I'll try and find out what the name of it is and put it in the description bar below, just in case you're like me and you prefer this colour. Personally, I think the Pigalle is a pretty comfortable shoe. I think they look great with jeans, dresses. They look amazing with a beautiful pair of tailored cigarette trousers, for example. So I recommend these hugely. But what I don't recommend are the Pigalle Follies. Ooh, the sun's just gone behind a cloud. That's what I meant earlier about working with natural light. Sorry about that. The Pigalle Follies, these are so crippling. Literally, the minute you put them on your foot, they are painful as anything. So, yeah, stay away from these. I'm going to try and show you some of the differences between the classic Pigalle and the Pigalle Folly. Firstly, the toe box on the Pigalle Folly is much lower than on the standard Pigalle, so you get a bit more toe cleavage. I don't know if that's actually a term, but I think I heard someone use toe cleavage once, and it is. It's basically just shows your toes more. The heel on the Pigalle Folly is a lot thinner and more spindly, and also it's much steeper here in the where your arch of your foot is. They're beautiful. There's no doubt these are a beautiful shoe. I love the colour of these, but I literally, you can see, I've hardly worn them. They're so uncomfortable. So yeah, long story short, get the Pigalle, not the Pigalle Folly. And then while we're talking about heeled pumps, I thought I'd also show you these, which I also have 2 pairs of. These are Gianvito Rossi. Now, I just said that I'm not a heel girl, but if I was to wear heels during the day, this is the only pair of heels that I can wear all day and happily walk around in and be as comfortable as if I'm in a pair of flats. Gianvito Rossi does the most incredibly comfortable heels. I don't know how he does it. I don't know why other brands don't copy him in terms of how he, the craftsmanship in his shoes, but they are so comfortable. So I have these, which are a great pump for work, or they look, this colour particularly I think looks great with jeans during the day. You can get away with these in the evening. What else? In terms of, these are Gianvito Rossi as well. And these are, again, really comfortable. Even though they're quite high, they're well supported here, and they've got the ankle strap. Love those. And then I'm going to show you these as well, because I think this is probably the shape that he is most known for. Take some of the stuffing out. And it's these booties with this cutout here, which really elongates your legs. So if you wear this with a dress or a skirt, because it's cut down here so far, it makes your legs look longer. It gives that illusion of making your legs longer. So I really recommend these. I think I got a 36.5 in these because I was told, I think it's a size up, half a size. But actually I would say either go true to size or maybe even half a size down in these, because they come up fairly big. And then the last thing I wanted to quickly mention, and I'm sure a lot of people will know this already, but if there's somebody out there that doesn't, hopefully this will save you from ruining your shoes. I literally just did this as well, which is really upsetting. These are a pair of nude, kind of heeled Mary Janes. And you're probably not going to be able to see this on camera, but I'll put in a close-up. But there is a stain here on the shoe, and that came from these shoes. Now what happened was I put these shoes next to each other while I was sorting everything out, and they must have only been next to each other for not long, 20 seconds, like hardly any time at all. And the colour transfer from this shoe went onto these nude shoes. And once you do that with patent leather, there is no getting it off. The colour, literally, it goes under the patent and into the leather, and that's it. There's no way you're getting that out, so it's ruined forever. So whatever you do, whether it be your handbags or your shoes, do not ever put patent leather next to patent leather, because you will get colour transfer. So I'm in a different position yet again, and I've thrown my hair up because I need to get on with the shoe clear out. If I don't get on with it, it's going to take all day, and no one wants to waste a day just sorting out shoes. I thought I'd quickly, just because I have all my boots in front of you, just show you a few of my favourite pairs of boots, because above everything else, I am a boot girl. I wear them winter and summer. I think boots look amazing with cute little dresses in the summer, and it kind of just roughs it up a bit and gives it a little bit of an edge. So I think I would say most of my money, my shoe money, goes on boots. I'm going to start off by showing you these, just because A, I think they're beautiful, and B, these are probably my most expensive pair of shoes in my collection. So they hold a little bit of a special place, and they also make me feel a little bit sick because I spent so much on them. The other reason I wanted to talk about them is because I actually spotted this exact colourway in a dress agency in London a few weeks ago in a size 35, and they were a third of the retail price. So if you like them and you're a size 35, I will check that they're still available, and if they are, I'll pop the contact details of the store down below, because these look beautiful on. You just need to pair them with like a simple black skinny jean and let these do all the talking, and they are they did come in a few colorways. I think the most popular colorway that they did was with the LV print on the front, but I actually really just like the simplicity of the nude and the black. I think those are gorgeous, so I had to show you those. And then quickly, I might just talk about these, just because I was talking about Louboutin earlier. These are the So Kate ankle boots, and I can't remember if this heel height's 100mm or 110, but considering how high they are and considering that they're Louboutin, so comfortable. This is my go-to boot for an evening out. If I have like a sort of fancier networking event, for example, in the evening, I'll often pull these out because they're classic, but they also really elongate your leg. And then, just because I have spoken so much about luxury shoes, I thought I would also talk a little bit about the high street. Now, as I mentioned, I'm a boot girl, and Zara is one of my favourite places to buy my ankle boots. I think I've had these 4 years and I love them and I wear them all the time. They look great with a pair of leather trousers, or again with a dress. They look really nice. These ones, I'll pop these down. These again are even older, maybe 5 years old, with the hair. Love those from Zara. And I have to say, I probably wouldn't spend more than £50 on a pair of boots in Zara, but I know that I'm going to get at least 2 or 3 years wear out of them. This is just another couple of pairs, really gorgeous velvet. How lovely are those embellishments on that one? So if you are in the market for a pair of boots, you don't want to spend the world, definitely go to Zara. The quality is great, the fit is great. Really, really recommend Zara for boots. And then, what else can I show you quickly? Okay, I'm going to talk about these, even though they're not boots, I'm going to talk about these just because I think they fall under that iconic shoe category. And I feel like a lot of women will want a, Hangisi in their wardrobe. So these are obviously the infamous shoes that were made famous in the Sex and the City film. Now, I started off with this pink pair, and they're beautiful, and I wore them a lot, and then I ended up deciding I needed 3 pairs. Now, my advice when it comes to buying a Hangisi is, obviously, consider the colour you want. I think that's the first thing everybody assumes is, what colour should I buy? And yes, that is true, but the other consideration to take into account is the buckle. Now, this is the first pair I got, and I found that I like to wear these much more so during the day rather than as an evening shoe, and I would wear them with jeans. Now, this sort of slightly shinier, blingier buckle on the pink shoe is much harder to wear during the day than this more toned down, muted buckle. So, if you want them as a day shoe as well, or to cross over from day to night, I would definitely recommend looking for a buckle of this shade. If you want it to be an evening shoe, then sure, go for this one. But I feel like this is a little bit more versatile. Also, they do come in lots and lots of different heel heights. I tend to go for the lower heel height just because I like to wear them during the day, as I said, and they're much easier to walk in. Having said that, people I know who've got the very high heels say that they're pretty comfortable and they can walk around in them without an issue. So my 3 pieces of advice when it comes to the beautiful Hangisi is 1, colour, 2, buckle, 3, heel height. And I feel like I've talked enough for now, so I'm going to get into the clear out. If there's anything that I think is interesting, I'll pull them and I'll talk about them. The plan is to put everything into 3 piles. So we've got keep, go, so everything that will be either thrown out or donated, and 3, store. So I better get into it. Rather annoyingly, my memory card was full. I was recording the clear out and I think I only got about a minute of footage, if that, before my memory card was full, and by the time I'd realised I'd already sorted everything out. So the point of this video was to show you my clear out, and I didn't actually get much footage, so sorry about that. But I have basically gone through everything. I've got 3 baskets here of to go, which I'm quite glad of, just to have that good clear out. There's some quite like good pieces in here. So if you are a size 3 and you want some shoes, let me know. Leave me a comment and I can, if there is anything you like, I'm happy to send it over, because it's all going to otherwise be donated, or if it's too worn, they'll just be thrown out. But just to give you an example, I'm getting rid of, I love cowboy style boots, and these cowboy boots are coming back hugely. They're going to be massive in the summer, but I just think these are a bit too high, and I've got sort of other alternatives that I reach for instead. And these are from Sam Edelman, hardly worn. These are gorgeous. Look at that heel. These are just from ASOS, but they're really pretty. I actually had quite a few embellished pairs of shoes from ASOS, and I couldn't keep them all, so this pair was to go, and they've been worn once. So if you fancy those, got some Kurt Geiger boots here with a little diamante heel. I bought these because I thought they were a really good dupe for the Miu Miu ones, but just never ended up wearing them. Some Carvela heels, really cute. I have these in loads of different colours. I've got black, taupe and orange, all in patent leather. I used to wear these when I was at university. They were my uni shoes. I used to walk in that heel all day, every day, which is pretty impressive. Anyway, there's plenty. Oh, these are rather gorgeous. These are from Giuseppe Zanotti, Diamante pink ballet pumps, but I did wear these quite a lot actually. I'm not sure if these have really got much life left in them, but very cute. But they have to go. If they're not been worn, they have to go. Everything else I've pretty much just put into categories, so will either get put back in the closet or they will go into storage till the next season rolls around. So I'm pretty impressed with myself. I'm feeling quite chuffed. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too rambly. I hope there were a few helpful nuggets of information, and I hope you enjoyed getting a brief overview of my shoe collection. If there's anything that you would like to see in more detail, let me know. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for plenty more videos, fashion related videos from me. And I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.